Run It Studios is the home of the Run Radio podcast and runradio.net, a podcast and station about the relentless, resilient, and innovative types, inspiring strides in life, business, and beyond. Welcome back to Run Radio. I'm Trina Wilcox, and Run Radio Fitness really likes to connect with the community and promote fitness and community giving back. And that's something we've done for a long time with this particular race that Dan Wells is going to talk about. Welcome back. Tell me about One Sole Purpose.
Hi, Trina. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah.
One Sole Purpose is a local nonprofit organization that operates through High Street Church, actually. We've been giving away shoes to kids at Springfield Public Elementary Title I schools. We've been giving shoes away for 15 years now, and we've given away over 35,000 pairs of shoes locally here to kids that attend the Title I schools here in Springfield. And we have a race that we do every year, 5K, 10K race. And this will be our 14th year of doing the race. And kind of exciting, kind of crazy that we've been doing it for 14 years. When I think about it, just it seems crazy that we're going on 14 years. And you've been a part of it from the beginning. I'm pretty sure from day one, you've supported it in the different avenues and different ways that you've been involved. And we appreciate that. The race is September 14th. And it is we start at Glendale Christian Church out on Blackman Road and Cherokee, right there on the corner. And we have a 5K race and a 10K race. Starts at 7:30 in the morning on September 14th. Trying to think what all you might need to know. The cost of the race is $30. We've kept that pretty consistent. That's about what it costs us to buy kids new pairs of shoes. We've always bought them Converse Chuck shoes. They're a little more expensive to buy, but when we go into a school and we give the kids shoes, we give every kid a pair of shoes. There's no financial threshold or anything that they have to meet. We just go in and give every kid a pair of shoes. And so the Converse Chucks work really well because that way every kid gets the same kind of shoes. And anyway, it's a fun 5K. We have a good turnout, usually around 500 people. Got really cool shirts. We always have fun shirts and little baggies and just have a good time with the race every year.
You've always been so fortunate to have enough sponsors cover all of the other expenses so that the race entries can go completely to a pair of shoes. Are you still able to follow through with that?
Yeah, so far we've been very fortunate. I always worry every year that some of my sponsors may not be able to give, but it seems like every year it just works out that we get enough sponsors that cover the majority of the race. And you are right, when somebody registers and they pay the $30 to run, they basically buy a pair of shoes. And so we've been very fortunate with that. We've got some really great sponsors every year, and I would try to name them off, but I'm afraid I'd leave somebody off.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Totally understand. We'll try to link over to them so people can see that because it is a great thing that everybody's doing. Now, let's talk a little bit about the race course. Even when it started at its original location, it was hilly. And I've heard that it's hilly at the new location as well. Is that still the truth?
No. We flattened out all the hills. There's no hills.
Don't lie to me, Dan Wells.
It is a challenging course. I will say that. We run out east in Emerald Park, out in that area, and there are a few hills, but that's what makes it fun. The 10K is a very beautiful race. When it cuts off where the 5K and the 10K split, the 10K will run down towards James River and the Joe Crichton access down on the James River, and it does flatten out, and it's a beautiful run down there. And they do a turnaround, and I won't tell you what happens when they turn around, but they turn around, and that's where the challenge begins. And we get a lot of people that complain about it every year, but they do it in a good way because as much as they, I'm a runner, as much as you hate running those hills and you complain about them, you wouldn't give them up, because when you're done, you realize I accomplished something pretty good right there.
Yeah, it's a bit of a badge of honor.
Yes, very true.
All right. So where can people go to sign up and find out more?
Well, the easiest way to register is to go to onesolepurpose.com, and soul is like SOLE, like the sole of your foot. It's all one word, onesolepurpose.com. And there'll be a link there that will take you to the 2024 registration site, and you can get registered there. And you can also follow us on Facebook or find us on Facebook, and that's One Sole Purpose. Just look up One Sole Purpose and you should find us. And there's links on that page as well. And there's an event page that they can click on and find a little bit more information. But I think I've told you the bulk of it. It's like I said, it's a good race. We have a good time, and we have lots of divisions. So we do 10-year age divisions all the way up to 60 to 70 and 70 plus. This year we have some really cool medals. We're kind of sticking. Last year we did a retro throwback to kind of a 70s theme, and we did the same thing this year. And so our medals this year are really cool. I'll be posting some pictures on Facebook as soon as we get them completely put together. But we've got some old 45s that we're turning into medals, and they look really cool. And some cool trophies for the really fast runners. We have sub 24 coffee will be out there with coffee and cool music from the 70s, 60s, and 70s, and just a good time for everyone.
Sounds great. Thank you for what you're doing and continue to do. Love to be a part of it. Be sure you guys are following along. Follow Run Radio and Run Radio Fitness to learn how you can be a running representative and help promote the event too. All of that for you, runradio.net. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Trina. Appreciate you promoting us there.